Today on the Topping Show, Target shuts down after bomb threats, New York passes a minimum wage law for delivery workers, Biden orders PR team to ignore Trump's indictment, Call of Duty boycott grows, Fanatics on track for an IPO, while Instabrand files for bankruptcy, Grubhub to cut 15% of their workforce, Overstock submits a bid for Bed Bath Beyond IP, and AWS has an outage which brings companies to their knees. All that and much, much more on the Topping Show. Thank you for taking the time to tune in today. Today's episode of the Topping Show is sponsored by Topping Technologies. Topping Technologies is an IT value-added reseller and services company with a special proficiency in IT security. Heck, I see their founder at least twice a day. Gotta say he's quite handsome and brilliant. He's me, that's the joke. If you're an IT leader or business owner and you need a little assistance, you can reach the team at sales@toppingtechnologies.com. Interesting political news. You have Joe Biden ordering the DNC and his reelect campaign to ignore the Trump indictment. So President Joe Biden and his top aides have taken a vow of silence on the federal indictment of his predecessor Donald Trump and have explicitly ordered the National Democratic Party and his re-election campaign to do the same. And one might ask I can't help but ask, is this an altruistic, a kind thing that he's doing where he just wants to treat his opponent with dignity and respect? No, absolutely, of course not. It's a political chess move to be manipulative and probably to just have people focus less on him. It's one of those things where if he were to actually show more of it'd be almost impossible, but if you were to show even more of a bias and political manipulation of, again, this unprecedented issue where Trump is being prosecuted when no one else was for doing the same things or worse. Biden actually had classified files in his locked garage as a VP. VPs have less, as far as my research showed, they don't have the authorization to declassify documents, and they have less authorization for certain files, and it's just in his garage. Now, you also had the issue where Mike Pence, same thing. He had classified files. Was he prosecuted? Not at all. What about Hillary Clinton, who literally had a private email server in her bathroom, which, again, no one has a server on-prem ever. I mean, that's something that a business has. My IT company, we sell servers, and some people want an on-prem email server, mostly in the cloud these days, but she had those emails on-prem. She used a special software to erase all of them. She also happened to share a lot of that content with, I forget his name, but it was a member of the Democratic Party who was connected with a Chinese spy. None of them faced prosecution, and the government at the time when Hillary was being investigated, I would say piss poorly investigated, but at the time they argued that because she appeared to not have malicious intent and she was also running for president, they thought it would be poor optics and inappropriate to prosecute her because it would be seen as political persecution, also known as tipping the scales in one's favor. And again, I can't help but think, why are they going after Trump, but they didn't go after any of those three? And there's more examples. Those are just the three at the top of my head. So my theory is that Biden just doesn't want anyone to focus on his connection with Trump, maybe, or in terms of people really, you want to have all the attention on Trump. No, he doesn't even want people to think about his name. He's also being investigated for that alleged bribery when he was VP with the oil company Burisma, where his crackhead son was on the board of directors for 14 months, getting paid more money than a year's salary in a month, most Americans. But one of the most important rules of politics is wherever the focus is on, it's usually a bad thing. Biden won the 2020 election because everyone was focused on Trump. Every single person, that's all they talked about. He didn't even campaign, he was just in his basement. A political move that turned out to be brilliant in terms of the moves on the chessboard worked out for him because all the attention was on Trump. It is fascinating to see him do this, but again, I suspect there are ulterior motives. And it's one of those things where politics is very much a game of chess. This is a calculated move, make no mistake. And time shall tell to see. I suspect his last approach will be the most successful for him. I don't think you're going to see a lot of aggressive campaign commercials or anything where Biden's at a rally getting all excited, trying to, gather attention or rile up the crowd. They want everything to be focused on all the legal attacks against Trump. have everyone focusing on Trump's alleged crimes, if that's the focus, then I suspect Trump will have, well, already has an uphill battle. But that, I suspect, is Biden's game plan, which, again, has worked before. Time shall tell if it works again. Thank you, everyone, for taking the time to tune in today. Cannot thank you enough for taking the time to like, subscribe, and comment. It also helps if you share the videos with your friends. I've noticed that the more comments a video has, the more views. So it's always a little bit of a mystery of guessing what the YouTube algorithms and the mystery boxes are actually doing to promulgate and advertise certain videos. So I greatly appreciate you taking the time to do that. Also, don't forget to tell your family, tell your friends, tell your coworkers, heck, tell your enemies, tell anyone and everyone to stay safe and fight the good fight.